Hey guys, this is the Rank Kid here, and this is another album review on the Gorillaz album, The Fall. Now, if you don't know, I'm also a Gorillaz fan. I mean, I like the band and stuff, but not really much of the shippers. I mean, when it comes to people shipping them, I can't freaking take it. It's just annoying. I know that there's going to be shippers forever and ever, but I'm not here to talk about the shippers on that. I'll rant on that later. But anyway, I'm here to review Gorillaz The Fall. Now, on this album, it was recorded on an iPad during their Plastic Beach tour, which was around like 2010 or 2011 or so, which was recorded on 2Ds or Damon Albarn's iPad. Um, I really didn't. It really didn't feel like a Gorillaz album to me. It really didn't. It just sounded like. It just sounded something else. It sounded. It kind of sounded like a bunch of demos. Actually, it just sounded like a bunch of Plastic Beach outtakes to me. Like the digital parts that were supposed to be on the album that were just removed at the last minute. That's why I feel like, because it doesn't seem like a Gorillaz album. I mean, I've heard the self-titled, I've heard Demon Days, I've heard Plastic Beach, I've heard D sides and G sides, I heard all of them, even the Tomorrow Comes the Day EP. But the Fall, it's really not that interesting, and it's not even that worth it. I mean, sure, the instrumentals are wonky and kind of like depressing, and there are some vocals, but I really don't think of this as a proper Gorillaz release. I just see this as a bunch of demos that were just throwaways from Plastic Beach, or like the pre or mid Demon Days era, or the pre D sides era. Now he did now Damon Albarn did say that there was going to be, or that he did write some new Gorillaz songs that might be released this year, next year, or the next year after that. Who knows? I hope it's this year or next year. But I hope that it won't be like The Fall, because The Fall is kind of, well, it's kind of weak. I mean, it doesn't sound like a Gorillaz album. I mean, the first track, Phoner to Arizona, I like that song. I like Phoner to Arizona, Armorillo, Revolving Doors, which is everybody's favorite, Revolving Doors. And just like, mm, it was one other one. I can't think of the name. But yeah, I really don't see this as a proper Gorillaz release. I just see this as a bunch of demos, and it's not really their strongest albums. I mean, Plastic Beach was okay. Demon Days was good, and their self-titled was, it was pretty good once I gave it like a couple of listens. It was pretty great. But when I listen to The Fall, I just feel like it's like somebody else did it. It doesn't sound like a Gorillaz production. It sounds like somebody else. It just sounds like a bunch of demos that shouldn't have been on the album, or any album. It shouldn't have, like a compilation or something. I don't know. It's weak. Well, to be honest, I'm giving this thing a 3 out of 10. This would have gotten a 4 or a 5 or an 8. Yes, I skipped 6 and 7. But if it would have had an 8 for, like if it sounded much more like a Gorillaz album, and it would have instruments instead of it being recorded on the iPad, and it sounded like a solo album that Damon Albarn could have made, and not for a Gorillaz release, or even put the name Gorillaz involved in. But I had to say what I had to say. So in a nutshell, Gorillaz The Fall gets a 3 out of 10. This is the rank here. It's going to be another review on the Daft Punk album, Discovery. I'm going to review some Daft Punk albums after that. I know I reached 100 something videos. I don't care. So if you're new, feel free to browse through my channel, like all my videos, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your parents, tell everybody you know to subscribe to my channel right now. So anyway, this is the Rain Kid. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share my channel on Google Plus, and shout out to Facebook. Shout out to anybody else, and I'll see you later.